Sincerely, there was nothing untoward.
And tonight on My Culture, we travel to Kakamega County to uncover the mysteries and traditions surrounding a natural wonder, the Crying Stone of Ilesi.
Well, this towering rock formation is not just a landmark, but a revered site deeply woven around the lives of the Isukha people.
Known as the only one of its kind, the Crying Stone has inspired folklore, witnessed countless ceremonies, and drawn tourists and locals alike with its mesmerizing weeping effect. Our reporter was on location and filed the following report.
Nestled within the verdant landscape of Kakamega County, the Crying Stone of Ilesi rises dramatically against the skyline, a silent witness to centuries of tradition and a symbol of authority for the Isukha people. Standing on what will soon be a 5-acre development site, this unique rock formation, believed to have originated from volcanic activity tied to Mount Elgon, resembles a solemn human figure hunched in prayer, cascading water down its face as if shedding tears.
Stone has been in existence for as many years as we cannot be able to tell the exact number. But it is richly cultural in a manner that it symbolizes the authority of the Isukha.
Before volcanicity to occur, we must have a mountain nearby. So Kakamega, Kisumu, Eldoret, Bungoma, Busia, reaching Uganda, our nearest mountain is Mount Elgon. So we are being told that this force of gravity moved all the way from Mount Elgon, and it was moving in a form of a hot magma, forming this handsome crying stone. Not only this handsome crying stone, we have another beautiful scenery at Kisumu there called Kitimikai. All of these features, and including other stones around within Kakamega, Kisumu, Bungoma, Eldoret, entering Uganda, all of these stones were formed during volcanicity eruption due to force of gravity from Mount Elgon.
Kakamega County Chief Officer acknowledges its status as the world's only crying stone and an enduring symbol of cultural reverence.
We've been able to map and identify it as a cultural site, as a tourism site, as a site that belongs now to the county government of Kakamega.
For generations, the stone has served as a cultural hub. According to local elder Francis Shitiabai, it is here that rituals such as the Luya circumcision and cleansing ceremonies take place.
Walikuwa nakuja hapa Crying Stone, wanalala, wakilala wanafanyia na hizo vitu kwa masiku kadhaa ile watakuanga wamejiandaa wenyewe. Wakitengeneza zile sherehe za kutahirisha watoto ama za kusababisha kama kule kuna makosa kile kitamaduni. Ukitaka kusababishwa unakuja kuombewa ama unakuja kufanyishwa mambo yote ile kama umefanya mabaya hapa.
The stone is a critical site where the elders organize rites of passage, secluded preparations and communal ceremonies, and the big cave with its 3 entrances serves as an isolation place for elders during circumcision periods.
The old men who are going to do the work of circumcision are requested to come and isolate themselves inside here, inside this cave for 14 days, day and night. While they stay here, the society around here under Abamahaya, they will still organize how the people who are doing the work of circumcision are supposed to get their food. And the people to prepare for them food are old mothers. The circumcision will be taking place kwa boma ya guka mmoja mzee. Ukichukua waguka 10 weke pamoja, mmoja ni mzee ameshinda hao wengine na miaka, na pia he has a clean history. Nikisema clean history najaribu kusema huyu mzee sio patikani kwa vitu za uchawi.
Under the guidance of respected elders, the ceremonies here reflect and reinforce Isukha beliefs and values. Jetin Queen, another elder, recalls learning about the stone from elders who gather women nearby to impart lessons on discipline, family respect and traditional roles within the community. Women often brought girls here, teaching them to value obedience and respect relationships, especially with their male siblings and elders.
Wamama walikuwa wanafundisha wasichana wakae na nia mzuri.
In Isukha law, the stone is much more than a geological formation. It is a once cruel king who, punished by God, was transformed into stone. From the back, the stone exhibits human features including the neck and back and the absence of feet, suggesting the figure's kneeling form as it seeks divine forgiveness.
He was a cruel king who was not taking care of his people in a good way, and so then God was disappointed with him, punishing the Isukha people, turning him into a stone. That's why he remained crying, and that's why it's called the Crying Stone. With the head, the way my hands are pointing, the neck, the back, with other features found at the back. But it's unfortunately we cannot see the legs because the king is kneeling down, crying, praying, asking for forgiveness from God.
This myth carries a powerful lesson on humility, repentance and justice, traits revered by the community. The Crying Stone's mystical qualities extend beyond folklore. Two caves beside the stone serve as site for both spiritual reflection and correction. The smaller cave is a shrine where people come to pray and elders conduct ritual cleansing in cases of taboo or transgression.
It's a cave where people will come and do worshipping. It's a shrine. On top of being a shrine, it's also a correcting center. For example, when something bad has happened in this society, for example, prolonged drought, children from same family having a child. Okay, Isukha people believe that killing is a sin because the Bible also doesn't encourage killing. So they will encourage both the two, the girl and the boy, mostly the girl to give birth to the child, and then the child will be taken to that cave where old men and old mothers will be requested to come and do guiding and counseling over there. And something good or something being, I don't know how I can say it, we will not take the child to go and sell the child, or we will not kill the child. The child will be taken to somebody within the Isukha people, Abamahaya mostly. The child will be given to that, the child will be given to that family, and that family will take that child like their child.
In the instance of incest, individuals are disciplined and a symbolic sheep is sacrificed, its hide worn as a cautionary mark. For those seeking fertility, a visit to the larger cave believed to enhance one's chances of conceiving is customary.
You are not able to have a birth, to give a child, they will request you to come and pass inside that cave. And when you believe, you go back at home, you believe you are going to have a child, you are likely to receive a child, to conceive and have a child. It's also a belief in Isukha people.
As Kakamega County sets its sights on transforming the Crying Stone's grounds, efforts are underway to draw ecological and cultural tourism to the region. To preserve and elevate this symbol, Kakamega County has ambitious plans underway to revitalize and develop the surrounding area, preserving its ecological integrity while establishing it as a significant cultural and tourism site. In partnership with local stakeholders, the county has acquired lands extending to the river's edge, aiming to maintain the natural water sources that have long contributed to the stone crying effect. The project will see replacement of water-draining eucalyptus trees with indigenous varieties to restore the area's water table, ensuring that the stone's tears continue to flow. The county government is in discussions with local elders and stakeholders to relocate a few residents, making room for the sustainable development of this site. The plans include a conference center, lodging and eco-friendly recreational spaces. The Crying Stone is set to become a beacon for both cultural preservation and modern tourism.
It's also a tourist attraction center, which we are going to develop so that it assists our people in the western region and specifically this Isukha.
So inside here, we are at the last cave where people will come and do their praying.
With trained guides ready to offer historical context to visitors, the county is also preparing an association dedicated to the stone's preservation, ensuring that traditional practices such as circumcision preparing ceremonies will continue in their rightful setting while safeguarding its ecological heritage. Jackie Wambiru, My Culture.
Yeah, very educative, My Culture tonight, focusing on the Crying Stone of Ilesi. Now over to the savage netizens, and there is nothing that the savage netizens love more than an impromptu holiday and a little bit of unfolding drama.
Now from the High Court ruling to the colorful swearing in